I'm dreaming in dreams bigger than me.
Hello guys, so welcome to another vlog of Miss Adino. If you're new here, my name is Miss Adino, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking. So, challenges of dating in Germany. First and foremost, dating in Germany is mostly online or social circle, like friends to the Germans, and then these friends to these Germans have friends. And so if you understand me, I mean connection. So if you have a friend who is friends with the German and the German is single, then they can connect you. You rarely meet Germans dating people they have met in the clubs. It happens in the clubs, in the sports, whereby they do their hobbies. It happens once in a while, but they are largely known for dating online. And then if you're dating a German, once you meet that German online, be aware that the Germans, they really keep time. And so time is money, and they don't believe in wasting time. They find it so rude when they arrive for a date before you, and then they have to wait and wait and wait for you. I know we Africans are always using this opportunity to glamour ourselves and taking long. But when you come to Europe, that has to really change. Or if you're planning to date a German, then you definitely need to work on yourself when it comes to timing. Another thing is that when you're dating a German in the beginning, it's not necessarily going to be a romantic relationship, because the Germans, they believe in kennenlernen. That means that let's get to know each other before taking each other to bed or anything. And so you really have to, they take time before they get to know you very well and feel comfortable around you for them to move to the next stage. But there are some other Germans who really move fast and they really mean it. I mean, if that feels right with them, then they definitely will do the necessary as soon as possible, you know. But most of them, they will tell you, let's get to know each other first without being romantic. And then during this process of going on dates with these Germans, they will date you exclusively. And that means that they will not date other women aside from you. And you also will not date other men aside from them, because that is termed as cheating, you know. So you're only supposed to be with him, but it doesn't mean that you're also in a romantic relationship. It's just going for dates, getting to know each other, but you're not supposed to have someone. To me, my honest opinion, that's wasting time. Because if I am single and I am going out with you and you haven't told me what the relationship is all about, then of course I need to be taking dates from somebody else. But if you come to me and tell me that you want a serious relationship and this is your plan with me, then why not? And in the same process of dating these Germans and not allowed to have somebody else, and he's not going to have another person on the side aside from you, don't plan your life in line to him. You know, the way we Africans or Americans, we believe, or Americans also, I know I'm talking about the Americans because I've mingled with them and I know most of them, they also think the same as I think, because it's a discussion that I've had before. They usually say, like, if somebody wants you, they plan a future with you. They'll be using we, or our. But for the Germans, no, it's always about him, and you have to be always about you. So if you're saying, oh, I will sacrifice this because of him, or I will do this, sis, oh brother, don't do it. You better just plan your life and live like as if you're single. Just have your independence, even though you're in a something, you know, I don't know how to call it, because to me, dating in Germany is really hectic, or dating with the German is really hectic. So yeah. And then another thing you need to know is that Dating the same sex in Germany is very normal because the law allows it. It's not fully accepted by the people, but yes, it happens. And so they're not also really hiding. And so it's a normal thing here, unlike in other countries whereby they have to hide. Especially in Africa, you have to hide because it's not fully accepted. And then also when you are dating a Germans, they do not know how to flirt. And so they will never follow you. As much as they will see you and like you, they will never follow you and ask you, hey sis, or hey bro, can you give me your number? I really like you. Maybe we can go on a date or something, the way we normally do it in Africa. Or Americans can also do, they also do the same, because I've been walked to by Americans and they've asked me for my number. The Germans, they don't do that. And don't confuse a German smiling to you as a sign of flirting with you. The smile can just mean that they're just in a good mood and they're just spreading love, you know. It's not all the time that they will smile at you and like they want a relationship with you or they want you. So if you're a strong woman and you believe in chasing a man, then go chase them. But usually they will never do that. It's in their culture. I think it's just their nature that they don't follow women and men. But yeah, that's how that's how it is. And also when a German let's say you have a conversation with a German when you're dating, the Germans, they're more into long conversations than small talks, you know, like I like you, can you do this together? And then you people are just talking on random stuff. No, usually they ask you on, they love long conversation, which is like opinions and like your values, you know, what do you value, what are your opinion on certain matters. That's what the Germans are all about. And then Germans are very honest and direct. If a German really likes you, they will definitely let you know. If they like how you're dressed, they will also tell you. If they don't like how you're dressed, they will also tell you. If you're not their type, they will also tell you. They do not have any filter. So if you're dating a German, please keep your feelings aside and just be an open-minded person. And because if you're willing to date them, then that means that you're willing to be like them. So you have to learn also their culture, that is what goes on with them. They are very true. And then if they take you for a date, mostly I've realized that they will take you to the dates, coffee dates, you know. And then also when it comes to the bill, you have to pay also for your bill. They will not pay for you. Yes, there are some who pay, but most of them, they do not pay. But those who have dated expatriates kind of know that they will always pay the bill. But most of the times you pay for yourself. So carry your money, sis. You don't want to be peeling potatoes in the restaurants. Yep. Also, for the Germans, they do not overdo it when it comes to dressing for a date. They do not overdo it. Like they expect it to just normal and decent and look good. And so is their partner also, you know. And then the Germans are usually very rational more than emotional. Like they try to make sense out of everything and they just don't deal with the emotions. Like, I love this woman, I want to be with her. Most of them, they think like, okay, what are you there for? What are your plans? What are your goals? You understand? Not just because I love this woman, I want to be with her. You know, they look into also what you're bringing into the table most of the times. Damals, hast du gut geschlafen?
Ja.
Ich mag eine Video, einen Moment, ja? Okay. So, yeah, I think I've pretty much listed everything that I know. And if somebody has extra points, please let me know in the comment section, because for me, I have never really tried dating a German. So, but with the stories that I hear from friends and people around me, yeah, so
I'm dreaming in dreams bigger than me.